Hey, what's up, what's up, what's up? How you doing? How you been? What's going on? What's good? How you getting it in? Body getting it funny? What's going on, people? What's going on, people? It is the day of another day that we call Thursday. Anybody being said, what's going on, people? Hopefully everybody's doing everything as far as being safe in this world of living. As you see, it is kind of like dark, you know, and I wasn't even going to make a video with me in it, and always struggle back and forth if I want to, you know, make a video with me in it or not, or just leave the whole video scene alone altogether. You know, a lot of times I feel as though me being in the presence of many is not really wanted anymore, and sometimes I just don't feel like I'm needed, even though I talk to a lot of girls who let me know, thank you, Raven, and stuff like that, you know. And sometimes I feel like I'm alone only because I've seen too much, and then I watch how the girls argue back and forth with each other as far as calling each other out their name, and I watch the trans women as far as being murdered, and I watch how society signs on to basically blame her twice. I watch the family members misgender her, and I do a video reference to this, and no one speaks on how the family, you know, they just don't really like dig into their ass like I be wanting them to. You know, and I understand family is family, but at the end of the day, it is what it is. And I get so upset because at the end of the day, we get murdered left and right, and I don't see no parents going out their damn mind, except one, that's Islam's mother. That's the only one that I've seen as far as in the front line as far as fighting. Now, there may be other women that have sport in reference to their child. As far as the girl that was killed, as far as stabbed 119 times, 116 times, her mother was upset, but her sister misgendered her, and that bothered me as well. And she kept saying, you know, you spoke to the killer and said, well, I understand your anger. And to me, that bothered me so bad. And the reason why it bothers me so bad, because at the end of the day, it seems like only a trans woman or a trans man understand the trans experiences. And people on the outside basically looking in, giving their comments in reference to how we live. And the men who have sexed us, who have given us a hard way to go, who understands our journey as far as what we go through, as far as the discrimination, can't make money, they want to come over and see what they can get for us for free, and basically just dog us out at the end of the day. Tell us you understand our struggles and you got our backs and you're going to look out for us, and at the end of the day you're playing with our mind and you're playing with our hearts and you're playing with us and you have no problem with it. Why you hurt us, you look at us with a smile. Now me myself, I'm very much aware and I'm awake. Now there are a lot of girls and stuff like that will say, well, Raven, clearly you have a problem with your transition. You know, and I've heard trans women as well as females, as well as other people, you know, they let me know, they said, Raven, you know, you have a problem with your transition and stuff, and some even give the opportunity as far as detransition, and some says, you know, it just seems like we'd be much more better. And I would shut shit down, and I tell them, listen, even if I detransition, where the case may be, because that's your method as far as the medicine they drink that's going to have the cure of all this sickness that's going on, it's not going to stop me. Because at the end of the day, before I was trans, I was black. And see, the thing about it with me is that I see things. And while some of the girls say, well, Raven has a problem with her transition, she has a problem with it, you know why? Because Raven don't use, as far as medication, as far as dealing with the shit. Now, I'm not trying to offend anybody, but it's called the block, right? And since I'm always trying to water the shit down, because I don't try to offend nobody, but guess what? right about now, I think if you're going to be offended, I think if you're a trans woman, if you are a down low man, I think about now, I'm going to give you a few seconds, or even a female, I think you need to just walk away from this video as of now. I'm going to give you a few seconds. Okay? So this is the thing. If you're a trans woman, like you like to say, well, Raven, you have a problem with your transgender stuff, and clearly you have a problem because you know why? Raven drinks coffee and tea. When I have a problem with what's going on with the world, I don't sit back and say, well, he's cute. Girl, give him a chance. Give him a chance. See, I know what it's like to be treated like shit. And I'm not going to use some type of substance to deal with him as far as him hurting me. And the thing about it, it doesn't even have to do with being trans or two-spirit. It's the fact of being treated right. And due to the fact that I don't sit back when someone hurts me, I'm going to say, you know what, girl, give me a few seconds. I'm going to go to the back and... or I'm be snorting shit up my nose and trying to walk out and wipe everything off my face. Girl, isn't it a good night? This is a good night. I watch you. Your friend walk past you and I watch how you slide shit to the other's hand because basically you don't want me to see what's going on. But I see you. I don't say nothing because at the end of the day, I'm thinking to myself, whatever makes you happy makes me even happy. If you like it, I love it. Now, I want to sit back and watch the girl tell me, criticize this, or Raven has a problem with Tristan, because Raven is not using coke to deal with this problem. I don't sit back and medicate as far as using cocaine or coke, or sit back and smoke a blunt that you try to make it seem like it's so, oh, smoking blunt is from the trees. It makes you calm. You need to smoke a blunt, Raven, because at the end of the day, if I have to smoke a blunt, I mean, it's going to be some type of drug. And it's meaning that I need this type of thing to make myself calm. And if that's the case, then it must be a problem that I need to calm myself down. Now, I'm not going to argue with you if you use weed, if you smoke kush, if you do all this shit as far as smoke weed, that works for you, go for it. I'm not knocking how you deal with your transition. I'm not knocking how you deal with your problems. I just have a problem with the way I'm being treated, and I live in my truth. When you deal with me, you're dealing with someone who's not dealing with substance. I'm not using drugs. You're dealing with the real motherfucker that's in front of you. And at the end of the day, while you girls sit back sucking his dick that he done had up in Tom, Dick, and Harry, and probably sometimes even his own motherfucking boy, I'm not the one. So I can't sit back and sit on this journey as far as the bus ride of acceptance when I know I'm not accepting. And the simple fact of the matter is that you girls sit back and say, well, I can deal with it, I can deal with it, I can deal with it. But you're dealing with through substance. You're dealing with a certain type of chemical imbalance as far as your transition. Now, it's not about hormones. It's not about, you know, getting your shots. So there's so many girls actually doing drugs. Now, the thing about it is, I have no problem with it. If you like it, I love it. I'm not knocking how you get down. I'm not knocking what you do. That's your thing. But don't come at me telling me how I'm having a problem with it. Because I do have a problem with being treated like shit. Now, if you don't, and that's how you deal with it, go for it. It's not me. Now, the thing about it is that a lot of times you girls sit back and you're not really dealing with the issue as far as a down low man. Oh, but he's cute. Honey, it's fine. I'll never find a man like this and stuff like that. And you sit back and you let him beat your ass. He sits in a room, he hides, while you pull clients in the front. Oh, that's a boyfriend, not the dates, not the down low man, because down low man ain't gonna lie, right? But you have a boyfriend and stuff. You pull dates, he hides in the back, because he's trying to make sure nothing happens to you. Baby, he's trying to make sure nothing happens to himself. But the simple fact of the matter is, it's all for my man, I'm gonna do this type of thing and stuff like that. And the simple fact of the matter is that if a man really loves you so fucking much, honey, he's an able-bodied man. He can get his ass out there and bust his ass to get a job. And they are hiring felons, killers, misdemeanors for jobs before they even hire a fucking transgender person that's out of a job. So the simple fact of the matter is, I can tell you, well, they don't want to hire me, they're giving me a hard way to go. No, they have programs that's fucking helping them. Now watch guys who've done 15 to 20 years of manslaughter and they're fucking working in the job. So I learned the truth when it comes down to that. Now we're going to talk about the down low man. Now basically you trans women and stuff like that, you get in some type of trouble, and here is you in a situation you can't get out as far as being locked up, as far as being a problem, and you have a down low man who does not spend time with you. Usually they have a girlfriend or a wife or probably a boyfriend. You don't even know all the information they're not sharing with you. They give you initials instead of the real name. They're not giving you the government. They call it D, T, Joe, Flame, just tons of them. And they all fake names. No names that go to nowhere. So when you get locked up and you get put up inside a prison and stuff, here it is, you're now in a situation that motherfucker that give you the hardest way to go as far as being a deal. He's not coming. He's not coming to help you. So you dug a hole, and the man that should be coming there helping you, that gave you a hard way to go as far as being on the down low, he's not helping you. Now you have to trying to find yourself a way to get out of the situation. And reality is that you may not get out. He's going to save his own ass before he even try to save you. Before he sit back and look into his opportunities as far as helping you, he's going to think, well, if I help her, would they find out about me? Would my life being a problem if people find out about me? If they track records back to me for helping her that you're sharing DNA with, and you're thinking that this man could possibly love you because he's doing all these things with you. And reality is that when the situation get hot, he's not coming to help you. And at the end of the day, none of us are getting any younger. And you have to understand one thing. You have someone that's on the deal that when everything is hot and goes down, you're going to have to end up trying to find somebody to help you. And all the time that man kept you there in that one spot, don't want to be seen with you in person, don't want nobody to know to know that he even fuck with you like that. When it all cools down, your ass is going to be in a situation where he's not coming. He is not your ride and die. He just riding until you die. And until the simple fact of the matter, you girls wake up and die, it's always going to be a problem in reference to the girls. And then there will be a situation as far as, well, she shouldn't have did it. That's her situation. Oh, boy, I'm going to wait for you to get out. I understand your situation, but I can't help you. And a lot of them could just disappear on you, and you won't even be seeing them. Here it is all this time. When you was out, they gave you the hard way to go, and you sit back and you dealt with that shit. And see, Raven don't do that. Now, there are also other people who sit back and say, well, you know, they got what they deserve. You know, maybe they shouldn't have transitioned and stuff like that. Maybe they shouldn't do that. But it's something like it matters that everybody wants you to stand in your truth. And as soon as you do stand in your truth, they shoot you down for it. Now, this, you get lucky, you could be the kind of girl that can find somebody who will ride with you, who will stick behind you and be in your corner. The reality is that the whole plan was just to see how much you could get out of you as far as sex. And that's about it. And I'm not saying all men are bad, and I'm not saying every girl does drugs. I'm not trying to say that. But my thing is that I think too much. And like I said before, I need to see some positivity because I don't see it as much as I need to. And the simple fact of the matter is that it don't seem like nothing we do as far as speaking our truth and standing in front of people to let them know what's going on, they really don't care. They sit and look at us to try to figure out, can I look at this person and see that this person was not born the way they see themselves in front? Then you got people who just don't understand who we are and what we go through, but yet and still they're ready to cast the first stone, but yet and still they get offended if you turn around and do the same thing to them. And I'll tell you in a minute, don't judge me, don't tell me a damn thing, I know what the fuck my problem is. But at the end of the day, they don't like it. I just seen too much. And it's not even about being trans, it's about being fair. And here it is, girls that are being incarcerated, being raped, being beaten on, don't even know how they're going to make it. To land inside of a prison on the floor for just being beaten for not allowing someone to rape you. There are going to be girls that's going to be handcuffed, that's going to be beaten and put inside the hole with a swollen face, busted breasts, bruised body, and hidden inside a prison until the wounds heal, and then she can be presented out into the world and praying to God that she can get out of there alive. She can't even call that download man to get in contact with her to come and see her because he's not coming. He's not coming. And here it is, you took your whole life, you sit back and you went through all this hell with this man, and he's not even coming to see you and your demise. So that Bonnie and Clyde shit don't seem to rock with us and go with us. So I'm not going to sit back and close my eyes to it. Yes, I'm going to be a motherfucker. Yes, I'm going to be ruined like the guys keep telling me this, but you're too ruined for me to even be a relationship like you. And here it is, we try to keep our tongues as far as biting our tongue, as far as letting people know who they're attracted to, who they like. Because we are that dirty little secret. But people get upset when we expose them as far as being upset. And I don't agree with that, but my thing is this, I understand it. I understand when a girl does it and stuff. I don't agree with a lot of things people do, and I'm sure people don't agree with a lot of things I do, and this is fine. But sometimes I feel as though when it comes to girls like me who basically see things without being high on it, we see a lot more than I think the girls as far as being high. You know, and the thing about self-medication, it really can make you not see a lot what you want to see. Sure, once upon a time when I transitioned and stuff, I had no idea of the hell that was going to be going through. And to be honest with you, it's not even about being in this Oopala land, because even before I transitioned, I was still going through the same issue. The only difference is, before I transitioned, I was the other way, and it got a little bit better because I didn't present myself a certain way. And there are men out here, basically, that will be with us as far as that, but with me, for them to get to me, I think it's a little too late, because if you do anything wrong to me, you're out. If you do anything fucked up to me, you're out. First of all, I'm tall. They look at me in a certain light. They watch my arms, they watch my build. They can kind of pick up on me. This bitch may fight, and this bitch right here could get me in some fucking trouble, because this bitch gonna call the cops. They're gonna do some type of police report, and my fucking ass will be out there in jail. Basically, they're very much afraid as far as me, as far as being timid, as far as being the kind of girl that he could possibly murder to keep his secret a secret. And here it is. I'm leading with you with my heart, and you're leading with me through your dick. And you're basically making me believe that you could possibly have something with me. In reality, it's a lie. And you invited me to join this lie with you. You invited me to stay at home and wait for you and do phone calls with you, and we could chill, bring movies over, nobody has to see us. I wear my hat, I pull all the way down, put something in the door so I can see me come in, and you go accept this. And these men don't like girls like me who sit back and says, no, motherfucker, you can't do that with me. You can't do that. So who the fuck is you? The only reason why I think a lot of them haven't really jumped on me and beat on me really bad, because they kind of see my demise and my demeanor, and they kind of be like, if I have to fight this bitch may make me go to jail, because I'm going to have to kill this motherfucker, because this motherfucker looks like they've been through some shit. And everybody knows when somebody has been through a lot of hell, even before being this, your fucking battle is more in front of you than you ever can imagine. That person has been beat on mentally, they are so mentally destroyed, they don't even give a fuck about even trying to take your ass out. Because at the end of the day, you may not understand that struggle like you think it is. That sympathy bullshit don't always fucking work. Sit back and say, well, I understand when you're a part of the problem. You sit, you laugh at us. You look at our face and you go, girl, I understand, you know, I feel sorry for you. But what kind of outfit do you got on? Could you wear something more revealing with your chest? Did you hear what I just said? I said, what they take us to. I understand that, and I feel sorry, you know, it's fucked up, I feel bad for you and stuff. But can we talk about something else? You talk about bad things, let's talk about something good. So you're dismissing everything I just said. It's not a dismissal, I just don't want to talk about it. So you don't care. And we sit back because he's cute, because he's tall, because he's something we've never been with. We allow this shit. And we allow it. And then he meets a bitch like me who don't allow me. He said, oh, okay, this motherfucker right here is a problem. This bitch is a problem. I get fucking texts and I can't stand this bitch to thumb down, or motherfuckers who I don't fuck with hit my page just to hit dislike. Trans woman who hit my page hit dislike. Oh, she's such a bitch. I can't even stand it. And at the end of the day, she over there sticking shit up inside her because she wanted to keep a man. Here it is, a bitch that's standing up in the forefront, putting herself on the line, telling you this is not right the way you treated my sisters. I don't like it. And here it is, a fucking trans woman sitting up and saying, oh girl, pay that bitch no mind, pay her no mind. But at the end of the day, I watch trans women who have made fun of me. I watch trans women who come against me. And I've also have done blogs in reference to those things, and I will not give the names. Trans women who have been murdered. There is so much information I can share with you as far as a lot of trans women that's been murdered. And some of them, to be honest with you, I could do a blog on them and I haven't even mentioned their name. And the thing about it was that I could be the one that should have been said, well, you know what? I understand her situation, stuff. I feel sorry for what she didn't deserve this. And I looked at her thing as far as her being mean to me. And I sit back and say, you know what? I see you got murdered. I see you. He said, well, baby, you shouldn't feel that way because you know she went to demise. Let me tell you something. I'm an evil motherfucker. I am the equal opportunity person. If you treat me like shit, I don't give a fuck if you trans, woman, cis, trans attracted, when parent, mother, father, sister, brother, case may be, when you treat me like shit, and it is my chance to sit up here and celebrate you and put you in front of people that I notice, oh, well, no one else is doing it, and I'm going to celebrate you and let people know I'm wanting for you all, I ain't a phony bitch. At the end of the day, you did what you need to do for me, and I will sit back, I won't disrespect you, but I won't acknowledge you. And I sit back, people going, well, you know, Raven, could you, I don't understand, please. Because I'm going to tell you something. I always tell people, be nice to people, because you never fucking know who's on the other side of that door. You never know the person who's campaigning for you. You never know the person who has your back. I sit back and I have fist for motherfuckers trying to help trans women. Only if I can marry them same bitches to tell me, I need your help. I was doing fine. Well, you was getting your ass whooped. He was beating your ass. I don't understand what kind of Wheaties commercial your fucking ass looking at. But bitch, I know about fighting. And clearly, just because you know how to do a certain amount of fighting, I do know when somebody's getting their ass fucking whooped. So you may feel as though you was winning, but bitch, you was getting your ass thumped to the fucking ground. I have jumped in the middle of a fucking fight, as far as it have nothing to do with me, and watched trans women get in fights with guys, and I have went inside and I pulled her out the fucking fist fight and pulling her away. Her friends sit around going, get him, get him. And I done put myself in a situation that the same bitch not even speak to me this day. We never even had an argument. So I know how the card works and stuff, and I know how they do things. And my thing is this, is that I get tired of it. And sometimes I feel as though I'm just sitting here wasting my time. Because the ones I'm thinking that's going to run with me is not running with me at all. So I can't keep my mouth quiet, and I do my vlogs and stuff like that, and I really do try not to bite my tongue, and I don't want to say certain things because I don't want to offend. But I guess today is the day I don't give a fuck because I'm tired of it. I'm tired of being politically correct. I'm tired of talking to little trans women with black eyes and shit, and I'm telling her, get yourself some help, girl. Get some help, some help. And then her to turn around and jump on her man and hold on to her man and then come attack me. I said, you know what? Let them beat your ass. I have nothing to do with it. Block. I watch bitches come for me and stuff like that, sitting up there crying and shit in videos, and I'm just looking at her. They don't know our struggles. They don't know our struggles, and I'm sitting looking at her and saying, really? Anyway, the being said, I guess this was a vent day, you know, I guess blocking is about venting. So you may have to excuse me, but you have to excuse me a few more times because I feel like a motherfucking society of me that's been erupting and I can't believe what I'm seeing. But at the end of the day, it is what it is. Anyway, the being said, I love to hear feedback on this, and I'll let you know that I love you. And I want to thank you for watching Get the Rave.